No, you just gotta find somewhere else to park. I'm like, who the f is you talking to? You feel me? Like, who the f is you talking to for real, even talking like that? Like, that be the that's what make a motherfucker be wanna get into it with y'all, cause y'all ain't got no respect. What's up, bro? What's up? Hell no.
Hey, you good, God? I got him on it. You good?
They calling them now, bro.
I got him on it. I got him on it. I got him on it, man. Put pressure on me, God. You good? Put pressure on me. Put pressure on me. Put pressure on me.
It's the Game Spitter, y'all. Subscribe, like, share the video. Man, a situation took place in Chicago on Facebook Live that wasn't supposed to happen. Like, many men and seeing this happen to other guys, they still making the same mistakes, especially if you older. This wasn't even no YN. Knowing you on social media, you all over Facebook, you talking about promoters and clubs, and you wearing jewelry, so you really a moving target. Satan, he gave you your warnings. Jesus, Allah, whoever you believe in, they gave you your warnings. You went to Facebook and you spoke on a story that's similar to the situation that happened to you. You came about that situation when you was at the barbershop, when you said Shorty, he came up and asked you about your chain. You told him he was lost, and he asked you how much it cost, and then he left and came back with his partners, and he told him what you said, and they stand around trying to see who gonna snatch your chain first. It could have went down. You could have lost your life right there. So you got about that one. So when Satan gave you warning, he sent his little demons on you, and he ain't really put them to action. He gave you warning, letting you know it can happen to you. You think you can't be touched. You think my children ain't out here watching you, or they don't want what you got. Because we feel like you can't protect it. We feel like you ain't ready to kill for it. You would die for it, but you ain't ready to take a life for it. You just talk good as a bitch, and we're gonna test that. He gave you a warning and you ain't take heed, so the next time you ain't make it. Cause you didn't change up nothing. You took to the internet saying, hey man, it ain't gonna go down like how y'all think. This ain't that, this ain't sweet over here, none of that, but you really ain't like that. You wanna shine, that's all. And mind your business and go on about your day. Complain about the shit you complain about, but you really ain't on point like that. So it don't matter if you the type of person that ain't gonna give up your chain because you feel like that's what you supposed to do, not give up your chain. But you wasn't ready or on point to defend it. You doing lives and backing up and hanging at the same spots that you always do. When you got your little warning at the barbershop, it was supposed to go down right there. But you got spared. You were supposed to then made sure you kept it on you, made sure you changed up your routes, made sure you did your live. Yeah, you can sit in the car. You ain't supposed to, but you can sit in the car, but it gotta be from somewhere else. Why you can't stay on the move and do your live? Why you gotta be parked? And you all in the phone, you ain't looking at the street or what's in front of you, you all in the phone. So that's why you need to stay moving. You just sitting, and you ain't sitting behind tent so they can see you. They see the building. They know what building it is. They know what car you drive. Come on, homie. Like, if you ain't gonna be on point, you at least need to have some extra eyes in the car and let them be on point. You're trying to do 2 or 3 or 4 things at one time, and you came a jack of all trades and you failed and you lost your life. So it don't matter that you ain't give up the chain and you stood tall on that. because you still lost. And you ain't got the chain. So that wasn't worth it. You died over something materialistic. God don't like stuff like that. Only man that walked the land do. He only respect that. The evil man respect that. Real men wouldn't really die over their jury. Materialistic shit. Like, only gangbangers and street dudes and rappers think like that. So you died over something that's materialistic, like something you could have bought again. And you ain't even really put up a good fight. All you did was say, nah, I ain't going. But they got you about the car though. If you weren't going, you would have cut on your car and let them shoot up in the car, and you would have hit the gas instead of letting them pull you out the car and handle their business. You ain't vested up. You ain't got no medical kits on you. I could talk to you like that because I be vested up and having medical kits and shit like that. I keep vests in the trunk, medical kits and everything. Let alone having a blick on your lap. Because had you been on point, you would have had enough time. If they walking up on you, however they came up on you, you already in place. You backed in, so can't nothing really come behind you. So you good. You ain't gotta look behind you. Cause ain't nothing but a brick wall. You probably was at a store or whatever, but you pretty much good right there. But it didn't matter because you still weren't looking ahead of you. And then let's say you don't got no gun on you, at least keep your car running. That way, when somebody run down on you, you can just throw that bitch and drive and go. You just sitting there with the car off. So now, them little 2-3 seconds that you could have just threw that bitch and drive and hit the gas and took off, now you got to crank up the car. So when you do that, they're going to start firing up the car right there. So that's DOA. But you let them pull you out the car, so it don't matter that you ain't give up the chain. You let them pull you out the car, so you was going to give up the chain. Your life or your chain, we can swap it out. But it's the hip-hop industry. It's the streets. It's social media that put that I ain't gonna give up my chain bullshit in your head. But you ain't putting the other shit in your head. I'm gonna keep it on me. I'm gonna pay attention. I'm gonna stay on point the best way I can. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I can be got, but it ain't gonna be easy. You made it real easy. You forgot the other part that the rapper say, that the street nigga say. Not just, I ain't got my gun on me. As far as we know so far. I'm on live, I'm giving up my location. I'm getting warnings, I'm still moving the same way. Don't switch up nothing. Granddaddy and them ain't teach you, hey, I'm gonna die for a chain, or I'm gonna lose my life for a shoe or a hat or whatever. It ain't no principle. Only Satan children care about the principle. If you got a family at home. You don't look like the super tough, I ain't got nothing to live for type of guy. You don't look like that. You didn't give off that energy. You can have the chain, that's cool, but why it just can't be for when you're around the females, when you're around, like you going to an event or something like that, where other people have their chain on. You just sitting at the store with the jewelry on, knowing you can't just rock that shit every day. And you by yourself with no reputation, no name. And that shit don't even matter a lot of times, but it helps. So this could have been avoided, man. Why you can't do pre-uploads? How much money you was making off live? How much money you was making off live? You better been making racks a day, because you died for that. You died for that, man. How many people was in your live? You definitely put on the show. 200, 300, 400 people, 100 people, 50 people, 20 people. Yeah, you definitely put on a murder show. And it's all your fault. It's all your fault. You had your warnings and you didn't take heed. You done seen many guys in Chicago, not all over America, just in Chicago alone, down live. And you're gonna do the same shit when you just got a warning. You wearing this jewelry every day like you're an artist. Jewelry probably ain't top tier diamonds, probably moissanite, lab diamonds, or just fake diamonds. At best, SI, at best. but you wearing it every day for no reason. Ain't going nowhere, just sitting in the car. Windows down, whatever. Just chilling, like it's all good. Like you got all the respect in the world. Like your gun go off. Like niggas know if they see you, you can bet your bottom dollar when I'm around, there's guns in the area. And it ain't like that with you. But you talk crazy. So nah, man. You sporting jewelry. You gotta sport them Berettas and Glocks and Springfields and Dracos and ARPs. You gotta sport that, not just talk that. You gotta really be on point, paying attention. Why you couldn't shoot the video in the house and go live? Come on, man, like. Now, you forever gonna be famous on social media because you lost your life. Nothing else you did went viral. But the number one thing to go viral for you would be you losing your life. Now everything you said about the club, the promoters, everything you did, now people will go back and look at it because you done lost your life. So they'll put, oh, this happened to him. Or he just had said this. It didn't matter because you didn't listen to your own situation. You didn't take heed to your own situation. So yeah, man, like this situation right here gonna keep happening over and over and over again because dudes ain't gonna learn. Older, younger, whatever. Man, once that internet take control, it have you doing a lot of crazy things, man, that you know you aren't supposed to be doing. You see the news all the time. You seeing examples. You still gonna do it. Get one, you still gonna do it. Don't even switch up your rap. Just straight Ricky. Same spot, same topic, same, come on, man, same chain, same. I thought you was gonna be ready. I thought you was gonna be ready, man. But man, rest in peace to Tugg, man. Tugg done lost his life, man. Cause he hard-headed. But he died doing what he loved to do, being on live and wearing jewelry. I guess, you know, that's the way to go out, right? Is you happy? Is you happy? Because you died doing what you love to do. Go live and wear your jewelry. That's what life was all about. Going live and wearing jewelry and not giving up your jewelry. That's what it was all about. So is you happy? Should you get a round of applause for not giving up your jewelry? Because you damn sure gave up getting about that car real easy, but you're gonna make it a problem to give up your chain. You didn't get out the car to fight or shoot. You got out the car just to tell these dudes you ain't giving up the chain, instead of just having the car running and putting that bitch in drive and taking off. But you gonna tell the nigga what you ain't gonna do. I bet. So yeah, man. It is what it is. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel, man. If there's any other tips that you can give everybody who watching this video, drop them in the comments. If you need your credit fixed, it's only $250. Go ahead and fix your credit, get them evictions, get all them credit cards or collections you ain't paid, get all that shit off your credit so you can get that Scat Pack. You know you want that C8. You know you want that Escalade. You know you want, that Jeep Cherokee. You know you want that Ram truck, that Ford F-150, F-250. You know you need that crib. That's why you gotta keep with females, because you can't get your own spot. You having the money though. Get your credit together. Get some funding. Run it up. Hit my link in the comment section. Pay your $250, or if you get approved, you can only pay $64, $65. Make your payments till it get to $250 and you good. So either way, you in dope. If you don't get approved, $250, that's still a hell of a deal. If you can't fix your credit, get shit taken off your credit. He gonna give you your money back, and it ain't gonna take 3, 4, 5, 6 months. It ain't gonna take long to see he can't help you, send your money back, and give you $100. I stamped that. Tony the Closer, Eli, Credit Repair. Come on, man. Hit that link in my comment section. And yeah, man, get with the program. It's a lot of people that already done bought it. I even bought it. Females I'm fucking with, they bought it. Boosie on it. Tia on it. Fredo banging them on it. Niggas on this, man. Like, y'all bullshit, man. It ain't gonna be no deal like this. I'm telling you, man. They ain't gonna steal your room. Follow me on IG if you need the link. If you don't want to go in the comment section, you need a link, or you need me to talk about it a little bit more to you, I'll give you the game on it and tell you how I can help you. Also, if you need that real estate game and all that stuff, I'll drop the link. Come on, man. It's time to get our life together. Follow me on IG, _gang_spitter. Donate to the channel, $Tugg704. He was with him. Gone.
This video right here is brought to you by EliFixCredit.com. Hey man, say man, this the deal of the year right here. To all my fans, my following, my supporters, anybody who rock with me, this the best way I can help you. This the best game I done gave since I done started the YouTube, really, because this right here gonna turn your situation all the way up. Tony the Closer, he just teamed up with Eli, and guess what they doing right now, man? If your credit starts with a 4, 5, or 6, I'm telling you right now, stop playing. I'm talking late payments. I'm talking collections. I'm talking evictions. I'm talking repos, charge-offs, all that stuff, man. He taking all that off your credit, and it ain't taking 6 months, a year, 4 months, 3 months, 2 months, none of that stuff. I'm saying you're going to see results in 4, 5 days. Let me tell y'all again, because I don't think you heard me. I'm saying he's showing y'all results in 4, 5, 6, 7 business days. And he only charging y'all $250. And he guaranteeing you funding. And if you want business credit, he charges $500 and he can guarantee you 6-figure funding. If he don't keep his word, if he don't show you results with 4, 5, 6, 7 days, and then the big results in like 2 to 3 weeks, he'll give you money back and give you $100. I say he'll give you $250 back and give you $100 for playing with you, for playing with your top. Same thing if you decide to go the business route and you want business credit fixed and you need trade lines, primaries, he got it all. If you're an artist and you need funding and ain't no labels reaching out to you, you want that big bag, you need to holler at Eli. Pay the $250, pay the $500, fix your credit, build your credit, add some primaries and trade lines. Oh, that's a different fee. Add some trade lines and primary, and y'all take this to the bank and get your funding and take off with your rap career, your R&B career, your movie career, whatever you got going on, your restaurant, your barbershop, your truck driving business, your hair salon. So I'm telling y'all, man, like, y'all know we in America, they only care about credit. Credit is king these days. This ain't the streets. Cash is king in the streets, but this is real life, the real world. So credit is what you need. You got a 4, 5, 6. You can't get that apartment. You making the money, but you still can't get the apartment you want. You can't get that house you want. You can't get that car you want because you ain't reached out to Tony the Closer, or you ain't reached out to Eli and paid the $250. And then you ain't even got to pay the $250 up front. You can just pay $64 today, and you can team up with Zip, and you can do 4 payments. So $64 a day if you get approved. So $64 a day if you team up with Zip and you get approved. And then you got 4 payments. So you ain't even got to come out of pocket all the way to $250. 64, he gonna get to work. As soon as you pay the 64, you get approved with Zip, he gonna get to work. So by the time you probably pay all your $250, you already seeing results. If it don't work, if I'm capping, or you feel like this is a scam, like the other fake internet dudes be doing, they be taking your money, you got to pay all this buku money. He give me your money back and give me $100. And he ain't taking all day, so it ain't gonna take that long to get your money back. He only got a week to show you the results, and then about 2 or 3 weeks to show you the big results. So how you gonna lose? I'm telling you, the link in the bio. Y'all go over there, Either have your $64 ready or your $250 and fix your credit. Take them 500 scores, 600 scores, take it to 750, 780, 800. Get you some trade line primaries. Fix your business credit. Man, get with the program, man. That's EliFixCredit.com. That's EliFixCredit.com. If you still can't find it, go to Tony the Closer IG, Tony the Closer _ That's his IG at Tony the Closer _ Go over there, subscribe to him. He ain't come to his DM, tell him the Game Spitter sent you, and say you need that credit score plug. And if you need the game on the real estate, you already know. I'm gonna drop that link too. So man, y'all tap in. He was with him. Go.
I'm just tripped out right now, man. And I don't like to put people in my business, especially my financial business. But I got to tell y'all about this. So about a year, maybe 8-9 months ago, I started working with a credit repair company to get my credit right. I already had worked with a couple. They didn't do nothing. But this one, we were seeing some progress. But again, it took a year and a half to make the progress that we made. So that progress looked like I probably started around about low 500s across all 3 bureaus. And we got one of them up to about the mid 600s. And the other 2 really hadn't made any progress. They was still around the mid 500s. So I just got impatient and I said, screw it. I came across Eli and I didn't know what to expect. And I still would say on my wildest dreams, I didn't expect this. In 30 days, he took my credit scores from what I just told you, mid 500s to mid 600 on the highest one, to this being my lowest from the mid 500s, right? These 2 right here, now 748, 756. And the one that was in the, I think 660 or something like that, mid 600s, going on the upper 600s, 816. But he did it in 30 days. I don't know if y'all hear me. I spent over a year and a half, thousands of dollars with another company after wasting my money before that. And this ain't a screenshot. I don't know if y'all can see the date right here. It says May 5th. And the last refresh of mine was 502. $90,000, $93,000 in debt wiped off my credit report in 30 days. 100+ point jump across all 3 bureaus, even the one that wasn't that bad, in 30 days. So if you even been thinking about getting your credit repaired, this is your sign to stop stalling, because I don't really know how he's going to be this effective and still have any type of capacity or availability to keep working with people. But just take it from me. Matter of fact, don't take it from me. Take it from my FICO score. Let me just read, because I know some people do screenshots and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't want y'all to think this is cap. I don't want y'all to think this is cap. Let me see if I can find my name. It's not logged into nobody else's stuff. Excuse my internet. Come on. Not logged into nobody else's stuff. I don't want y'all to see the addresses and stuff. Y'all can see here at the bottom. Yeah, this is me, current day results, receipts. So again, if you've been thinking about getting your credit repaired with anybody else, you're about to do yourself a huge disservice. Waste a whole lot of money, waste probably a year plus on waiting for them to get you incremental results. When this dude, he ain't even finished because he's a perfectionist. But his incremental ain't their incremental. This is just the progress update. We ain't even done. We ain't even got to the business funding yet. But if you want to get your credit repaired,